Okay. Today we are going to start factorization of algebraic expression. This factorization is very important for all the classes. Starting from class 7 to class 11, 12, up to class 10 it is very important. So first of all we will try to understand the meaning of factorization. After that we will see the methods of factorization. What are the methods to factorize the algebraic expressions? So we will see one by one. So first of all we will start from the numbers. We will understand how the numbers we can factorize. I mean the integers, the fractions. So this you will see now. How to factorize the integers. How to factorize the whole numbers. Okay, let's see. Start now. If you see about numbers, like I am taking a number by an example, we will try to understand this. If I am taking 24 I am taking here and I am factorizing this. 24, if you are going to find out the factors of 24, if you are going to factorize the 24, then first of all by this method, this is called actually long division method, okay, or prime factorization method also. Some of the times you can use this word, this name. Now we are starting with this 24. So if we are going to factorize this, so by 24 the divisors actually called the factors of numbers. Divisors are called the factors of numbers. So what are the prime divisors? That we have to find out here. So first divisor, if you can say 24 is divisible by 1. But 1 we will not take because every number is divisible by 1 and all is also not prime. So here we are going to take prime numbers only, like 2, 3, 5. These numbers we are going to take one by one. 2, 12. Then again it is divisible by 2. 2, then 6. Again 2, then 3. So the factors of 24, if you will say the prime factors of 24, that is coming 2 and these all are 2 and here is 1, 3. So we can say that the factors of 24's, prime factors of 24 are, one is 2 and another one is 3. These are the prime factors. But if you will say all the factors of 24, if you want to factorize the 24, then you have to write in this form. 24 equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So here the 24 is factorized. 24 is factorized into few numbers. So this is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So these are the factors of 24. These are the factors of 24. So like this is the formation of how to find out the factors of 24. So this is the process. And here we can see the prime factors. So this is called the prime factors of 24. So now this thing we have seen, and this is about numbers. Factorization of numbers. Now we will try to understand the algebraic expression. Similarly, we will factorize the algebraic expressions. Factors, it means those terms will come here, those numbers will come here that should be multiplied with each other. It means 24 equals to 2 plus something we cannot write. Then it will not be factorized. Factorize, it means multiply to each other. The numbers that should be multiplied to each other, it will come. In few numbers are coming. If I will say 24 equals to 6 into 4. But 6 and 4. This is also factorized. 24 is factorized here by 6 and 4. But here is the problem. 6 again we can factorize. This 4 again we can factorize. So if you want to do the complete factorization, then you have to write 3 into 2 into 2 into 2. And here we have written that. That we can solve by this method. And we can also find out the numbers, prime factors of the numbers or factors of the numbers by finding the divisors. So this is the process to find out the factors of a number. And this is called prime factors. And these are the factorization. This is the factorization of 24. And here also we can see. By this process we can find out long division or prime factorization. process, or by finding one by one the factors, the divisors, by finding one by one you can write. So this is the factors of a number. Now we will start how to factorize algebraic expression. So in some books, if you will see some books, if you will follow some books, factorization is given there in each and every book from starting from class 7. But problem is what? They are not given some specific rules. They are not given a sequence wise, rules are not given. Sequence wise rules are not written there in any book. I have seen that, and you will also find in some books factorization is given. Every methods are also given there, but problem is what? That is not written in sequence. Now today I'm gonna tell you one very important series, very important methods that starting to finishing. It means process by process, step by step I will show you the methods, that what methods you can use first, what methods you should use later, and by what method you should start a factorization. That I will tell you. And I think if you follow this process, if you follow this order of factorization, any algebraic expression you can factorize. So any algebraic expression you can factorize by this process. Step by step you have to follow that, and order you shouldn't leave. Order, always you have to take the order, always you have to go through the order, then only you can easily factorize any algebraic expression from class 7 to class 10. Basically in class 9 and 10 it is very important, the factorization. Class 8 also, if you will see. In class 7 there is a little bit of use of factorization is there. So now we are studying that. So I'm going to writing this methods, writing this order. In order I'm writing the methods. What are the methods are there, what you should use first. By this order only you have to also do. And you shouldn't leave this order. Always you have to apply this order. First of all, what I will write here, number 1, if I'll see, taking common. Taking common. So it means at first you have to take common. Any algebraic expression is there, you have to try that can we take anything common. If you can take something common, so you will take common. If you can take common in any algebraic expression, so first of all you will take common from all the terms. From all the terms. Now here I think you know about the terms, about the coefficient, about the variables, constant, this you know. So now if there are 5 terms, if something is, we can take common from 5 terms, then only you will take common, otherwise you will not take common. If it is, we can take common only 2 things, only from the two terms if we can take common, then you will not take common. This first method is only for all the terms. When you can take common something from all the terms, then only you will take common, otherwise you will not take common. So this is the first process. Second one, you will apply another things. That is what? That is the formulas. Applying formulas. Applying formula. Algebraic formulas we have a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus b square, a square plus b square, a plus b whole cube, a minus b whole cube, a cube minus b cube. So these formulas you will apply. The factorized formulas are there, given there in the book, and also I will give you later. This already you know, that's why I am not writing here the formulas, and with the questions we will see the formulas. So after this, after taking common, if you will see that something we can take common from all the terms, then you will take common. After this you will apply the formulas. If we can apply the formulas, you will apply. These are some doctors. This doctor will come. If by this doctor the disease, the problems will solve, then you will solve by this process, otherwise you go for the another doctor. Okay, so step by step you have to go like this. Now third number is that middle term break. Middle term break. So you will go for the middle term break. So first of all, taking common from all the terms, applying formula, middle term break. Now for number 0 method. 0 method. Now here middle term break you will apply only for quadratic equation. Degree equals to 2. When the degree equals to only 2, then only you can use the middle term break. Also degree equals to 4. Here 3 terms. Terms equals to 3. When you will see there are 3 terms in algebraic expression, then you can apply this middle term break. and degree equals to 2. Some of the times if degree equals to 4, then also we can apply. Some of the times. So these questions, the degree equals to 4 are not coming much. So here is problem is that main thing you have to see here, that term should be 3. Term should be 3. And applying formula, their term can be 3 and their term also can be 2. Their terms also called can be 4, 5. Any terms are there. Sorry, 4, 5, no, 2 and 3 only. 2, 3 and 4. If there are 3 terms, if there are 2 terms, there are 4 terms, you can apply the formula. And we know in formulas only 4 terms are coming. Yes, basically. Some of the times 5, 6 terms are there, but in rare cases. So that is another thing. So middle term break, degree should be 2 and 4, and there should be 3 terms. Then we will apply the middle term break. We will try to apply. If this we can solve by middle term break, we will solve. Otherwise, this doctor will not work. So then this doctor will be failed. Then we will go for the another doctor. That is zero method. Zero method only for degree 3. Degree should be 3. It means power of the variable. It should be 3, and total terms it should be 4. Then we can apply here zero method. Zero method done. Now taking common, apply formula, middle term break, zero method, and the last process is number 5. That is arrange and take common. Arrange and take common. When this first number, second number, third number, fourth number, this will be failed. These all are failed to solve the question. Then you will go for the arrange and take common. And this is the last process. If these are failed, then you have to go for the arrange and take common. By this one, at the last, you can solve. Otherwise, we don't have any methods to solve this. So these are the process. These are the process to solve the factorization of algebraic expressions. So now we will see one by one. This one example only we will see, and I think one example is sufficient to understand the methods. So how you will solve. So we'll take some examples. We'll understand one by one. First of all, taking common. All this you have to apply for all the equations. I'm telling you, for all the algebraic expressions, you can apply these methods. All these methods you have to apply by this order. First of all, you have to try the first one, then you have to try the second one, you have to try the third one, then fourth one, then fifth one. For all the algebraic expression, factorization is like this only of algebraic expressions. So this order you can't find in a book. This is not given. This is not given in any book. So I think this video will help you to understand about factorization of algebraic expression for class 8, 9 and 10 basically. So now we will see an example. First example we will see 4x square plus 8x plus 1 plus 8x plus 4 I am taking here. Now see this. Remember the order. Order, you shouldn't leave the order. So we will try to factorize this. Now if you will see here, total how many terms? 3 terms are here, first term, second term and third term. These are not factorized because plus minus is there. But in factorization, we know multiplication should be given in each and every terms. Each and every expression there should be a multiply. There should not be any plus or minus. If plus minus is there, that should be in the bracket. So now first remember the order. First is written what? The first method is what? Take common. Can we take common something from here? Yes, we can take common something. What is that? That is 4. So 4 we will take common. So what is there? X square plus 2x plus 1. So now this is not the complete factorization. It has been factorized because 4 into something. 4 into something. Before I told you, when you are doing the factorization, something should be there and all the terms, whatever will come, that should be multiplied to each other. So these two we can see multiplied to each other. But the problem is what? This again we can factorize. So this is not completely factorized. 4 into something. 4 into something. So here these two things are multiplied to each other. So this is factorized. But problem is what? This is not completely factorization. Same like 24, we have seen 6 into 4. So here we can see 4 into something. So these are factorized, and plus minus are not outside, that is in the bracket. So this factorization has done, but this is not completely factorization. So we will try to again factorize this part, and it will factorize. How will solve? So first method has done, we have taken common. Now go for the second method. Use formula. Can we use any formula here? A square plus twice AB plus B square. In this form we can write it. X square plus 2 into x into 1 if I am writing. So it should be 2x. It is equal to 2x. Second term equal. We can't change the values, but formation we can change. 1 square equals to 1. 1 equals to, we can write 1 square. So same thing we have written here, but in formula form. That is what? X square, A square plus twice AB plus B square form. So that is what? A plus B whole square. So 4 into x plus 1 whole square. So equals to, we can write 4 into x plus 1 into x plus 1. So now see, this first method we have applied here, we have taken common. Now we are going for the second method, that is what? Apply formula. We have applied formula here, and we have totally factorized this. So this is the process. Only two things, first method and second method. The two methods we have applied here, and we have done this factorization. If the second method we can't solve, then we will go for the third method. So now see one example of third method. You shouldn't leave the order, always you will go according to the order. First of all, you will take common, then use formula. If you can't use formula, then you will go for the next one. So here we will see 9x cube plus minus 3 2x. 9x cube plus 2x square minus 3x. This is given here. 2x square over here, which is what? 6x square minus 3x. So this example we are taking. Now we will apply here. We will try to factorize this by using the process. Can we take common something from here? Yes, we can take common. First of all, number 9 is here, 6 is here, and 3. So we can take common 3. We have taken common 3. Something we can take common from the variable. Yes, x cube is there, 3x. X square is there, and x is there. 1x we can take common. So 3 we have taken common. 3 3 ja 9. Here is x square plus 3 2 ja 6. Here 1x we have taken common. 1x is rest minus 3 we have taken common. X we have taken common only 1. So now we have got this 3x taking common done. But this one can be factorized again. So if you see here, this is not a formula, because 3x square you can't form a formula here. Because first a square plus twice b plus b square, if you want to make 3 terms are there, so then it should be a square, but 3 is not a square of any number. So what you will do, you will go for the next process. First process we have applied, taken common. Now formula we can't apply here. Now the third method is what? Middle term break. And middle term break, 3 terms should be there. Here are 3 terms. This one already we have taken out. Now you will apply for this 3 only, for this one only. Can we break this one again? Yeah, by middle term break we can apply. So 3x, so middle term break, by middle term break if we are trying to apply, so 3x square, 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3, and this 3 you have to break by 2 parts, and by subtracting you have to get 2. That is the process of middle term break. So 3 1 ja 3, 3 minus 1 equals to 2. By subtracting we are getting 2. By multiplying we have to get 3. This 2 multiply equals to 3 1 ja this number and last number. 3 1 ja 3. You have to break this 3. By such a method, such a process, but by subtracting into 2 numbers you have to divide. 3 you have to factorize into 2 numbers, that 3 1 ja 3 we can see here, and by subtraction the last sign you have to apply. By subtraction you have to get the middle term. Yeah, middle term the number is 2, so 3 1 ja 3, 3 minus 1 equals to 2. So plus same sign you will put here, plus 3x plus minus this 2 sign you will multiply, and you will get the next sign. Plus minus minus next number 1x, it means only x minus 1. So now 3x is here. From this 2 we can take common, and from this 2 we will take common. So from this 2 we can take common 3x, x plus 1, and minus 1 we can take common. So x plus 1. So there is 3x, x plus 1. Again we can take common from these two sides. These two terms we can take common, x plus 1, now 3x minus 1. Now this has been factorized totally. So this is the process. 3 methods we have seen here, the first method, second method and third method. 2 things are rest there, that is zero method, and the last one is arrange and take common. That too we will see later in another blog. So I think it will help you for class 8, 9 and 10. If this will be helpful for you, and if you want to get another videos, then please subscribe. Okay, now done.